Is bringing a personal injury claim even worth the hassle? Lots of times people get injured and they think, well, it's kind of minor. Maybe it's a little more than just minor. Should I hassle with bringing this claim or should I not? Well, over the next couple minutes, I'll run through a few factors that are important in helping you make a decision of whether or not it makes sense to bring a claim after injuries. So, the first thing to look for is injuries. Obviously, if there's severe injuries, broken bones, things like that, yeah, you need to bring a claim. But what if it's minor and you're not sure? Unfortunately, my friend's daughter was just rear-ended on the freeway today, and we were talking on the phone. And the question is, well, hey, the insurance company's calling. Should I make a claim? Should I not make a claim? If they're offering to sell me money, what should I do? And the answer is, let's wait and see. Right after an accident, you don't know the full extent of injury. So if you're in an accident, you go to quick care, they give you a couple Tylenol, you're good the next day. It's probably not worth the hassle of bringing a lawsuit. But what if you go to quick care and then you're not feeling better the next day, and then you're in physical therapy for 6 to 8 weeks, and then maybe you need to go get a consultation, get some MRIs? Well, things change. So the important factor here is you can't really make that decision immediately. You need to get a handle on what your medical treatment is like before you really can decide if it's worth the hassle of a lawsuit or not. Now, the second thing is the impact on your life. If you are injured so you can't work and you miss a whole bunch of work, well, yeah, you got lost wages to recover. That's going to lean towards probably bringing a lawsuit. Also, if there's things you can't do that you used to do before, playing with kids, going hiking, going to the gym, water skiing, whatever it is, if you've got normal daily activities that you cannot enjoy because of your injuries, that leans more towards, hey, probably bring a lawsuit. And the third thing is important too. It's the clarity of fault. If it's like my friend's daughter, rear end collision, fault is obvious. The other person's at fault, so you're not going to have a lot of argument there. But what if it's truly a he said, she said kind of thing? Well, in Nevada, where I practice law, we have this thing called modified comparative fault, and it just means that the other person needs to be more than 50% at fault in order for you to recover. So if liability is 50-50, you're not going to recover. So it's important to look at fault in deciding whether or not you want to bring the claim. So with all of this, if you've got a question of whether you should bring it or not, it's probably a good idea to ask an expert. Most personal injuries, like my personal injury lawyers like myself, will do free consultations. So if you happen to be in Nevada where I practice law and you've got questions, you're not sure, drop me an email, give me a call. We can talk about it. It's a completely free call, no obligations, no pressure, nothing at all, just answers.